Welcome to Fragments Podcast, where we take a small piece from the glass ceiling and dive deeper, exploring the topics that resonate with us the most. I'm your host, Marissa Hankinson, and I'm excited to be here today to discuss a fragment from our recent episode with Anna Roussos, the founder and director of Roussos Recruitment. Anna recommended the book Delivering Happiness by Johnny. Now, she even had struggled to say this on the podcast. We reckon it's Haish. And we're going to expand on that recommendation, exploring how we can apply the book's principles to our own businesses and lives. Whether you're watching or listening, thanks for joining me on this episode of The Fragments. Delivering Happiness is a book written by the CEO of Zappos, an online shoe and clothing retailer known for its exceptional customer service and company culture. I actually recently ordered that book in paperback form, but I couldn't wait to dive in, so I actually downloaded it onto my Kindle. So I'm glad that I did, because the book was a game changer. Tony shares his journey of prioritizing company culture, customer service, and employee satisfaction to drive growth and profitability. I've experienced change firsthand, having gone recently through redundancy. While I knew it was on the horizon, the reality still came as a little bit of a shock to me. But despite the initial hurt, I recognised that it was a necessary step for both the organisation and actually my own growth. This experience taught me to embrace change and trust that it can lead to positive outcomes, a lesson that aligns with the book's message of experimentation and learning from failures. The book highlights the importance of prioritising customer service, company culture, and employee satisfaction. Tony emphasised that happy employees are more productive, efficient, and provide better customer service. And this is something that Anna Roussos has really embraced with her culture within Roussos Recruitment. Tony also encourages experimentation and learning from failures to drive innovation and growth. As you watch or listen to this episode, maybe take a moment to reflect on your own business and ask yourself a few questions. Are your employees happy? What are you doing to take care of their health and wellness? How can you create a work environment that fosters growth and development? Did you know that employees who stay with a company for longer than 5 years can save the business an average of $20,000 to $30,000 in recruitment and training costs? That's a significant saving. So really, you have to ask yourself, by employing your employee satisfaction and creating a positive company culture, you can reduce your staff turnover and retain your top talent. If a project or an initiative doesn't go as planned, take the opportunity to conduct a failure debrief with your team. That could probably be quite scary. But ask yourself questions like, what were your goals and expectations? What went wrong and why? What could you have done differently? What did you learn from this experience? And how can you apply these lessons to future projects? By reflecting on your experiences and learnings from your mistakes, you can foster a culture of continuous improvement, and that in turn brings growth into your business. So how can we apply these learnings to our businesses and lives? Well, you could start by just conducting regular customer feedback surveys, developing a comprehensive employee onboarding program, and establishing a recognition and reward system. So in conclusion, I would actually go back to the Glass Ceiling Season 1 and look at the interview that I had with Anna Roussos from Roussos Recruitment, because you really do get some takeaways from that episode. And one of my must-reads was the Delivering Happiness book. It's a must-read for anyone looking to build a positive company culture and drive growth. Remember, change is hard. I've experienced it, but it's worth it. Look back on your journey and see how far you've come. Embrace the experimentation, learn from failures, and always keep your customers and employees at the forefront of your business. Thank you for watching or listening to this episode of Fragments. If you have any thoughts or feedback, please reach out to us, and don't forget to check out that book and the Glass Ceiling.